Benjamin Netanyahu has said that Israel has achieved its objectives in the now called 12-day war. And yet, it did seem very much as though one of the objectives is regime change in Iran, and that has not happened yet. And in fact, sources inside Iran are concerned, pro Western sources inside Iran are concerned that the next few months will be particularly brutal, and that the regime, far from being toppled, is in fact going to exert a more tyrannical and stronger grip on any dissidents within Iran.
Well, first of all, Netanyahu didn't actually state aim of this operation, the 12-day war, was regime change. He did issue a couple of video messages encouraging a change of government in Iran, but Israel's aims, as far as I'm aware, like the United States' aims, was very much directed at the infrastructure of the nuclear weapons program and what fed in it. And of course, there was also assassination of the head of Revolutionary Guards and the head of the army, but Israel didn't hit political targets. They hit military and some scientific targets, some scientific personnel involved with the scientists that were killed were specifically those who were working on the weaponization of the nuclear program to move towards a nuclear weapon. Netanyahu, no one stated a regime would fall just from this 12-day war. And you're right that there may be a crackdown, but there have already been fantastic crackdowns and things go in waves. One of the things that's been terribly misreported in the UK has been Israel blowing open the gates of Evin prison, which is really a horrendous prison, one of the world's worst centers of torture. Israel, unlike as has been reported in The Guardian and BBC, did not bomb the prison. They blew open the gates, and quite a lot of the political prisoners have apparently escaped. And also, if you speak to Iranian political prisoners who survived Evin and are now in exile in the West, they said it was the most joyous moment of their life to see Israel destroy elements of this. So the regime is weakened. It's in chaos. They don't know who to trust. The Israeli intelligence agency, the Mossad, so thoroughly penetrated Iran that there may be people at high levels within the regime who the regime now can't trust. Then they can't trust their communication networks. The bureaucracy will take time to rebuild. The militias are weakened. So yes, in the very, very immediate term, they have been arresting people and indeed executed 3 people yesterday morning, the Iranian regime, on supposed charges of spying for Israel. I very much doubt those people were involved in any such thing. They were quick arrests by the regime of probably for other reasons, and they've just, claimed they're spies. But yes, there may be a very short-term crackdown, but in fact, the regime is weakened also in the eyes of the people. It's shown itself to be a bit of a paper tiger. And the last thing I would say is when America hit them, what did they do? They did a kind of piece of theater by actually hitting open ground near an American base in Qatar, tipping off the Americans, and they were praying that no American would even be injured, because actually they wanted a kind of semi-face changing method of trying to reach a ceasefire. They're on the back burner. They are now shown to be in Middle East parlance the weak horse, not the strong horse, which is a common phrase in the Middle East, where Bin Laden, for example, used it after 9/11. He said, "We are the strong horse. America's the weak horse, and it's only natural that people flock to the strong horse." Right now, America and Israel are the strong horse, and the Iranian regime are most definitely not.